Hello YouTube, this is Louisiana Lifestyle Luke Martin. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. I'm a pretty small YouTube channel right now, so the more likes and subscribers I get, the more content I will put out. I always try to put out content that's useful or fun or anything like that you look on the channel. I do a lot of mud riding, ATVs, trucks, cooking, health stuff, so please like and subscribe. Alright, this is going to be a video about pros and cons of running 35-12.50s on a 17 and up stock Super Duty. Alright, so this is stock Super Duty. It does not have a leveling kit, so they will fit. I did a video on that if you want to look on that. But I was just going to go over the pros and cons. I've ran them for about 25,000 miles so far. So if you're going to run these tires 35-12.50 all the time, there's pros and cons. I think there's more pros than cons, but I'm going to go over the cons first. All right, fuel mileage, diesel or gas, you're going to get a little less. This is a gas burner, 6.2 liter. So I get about 1.5 miles less fuel economy. Not too bad around town, but more on the interstate. And it's a mud grip, but you can get a hybrid or different types of 35-12.50s in the mud a lot. So that's why I got mud grips. But so I run stock tires, so I don't have any stock rims, so I don't have any issues with rubbing or anything like that. But it's an 18-inch rim, so it's a little wider than the rim itself, and you got a lot more sidewall. So at high, going around corners at high speed, you can feel it a little bit. You can tell you're sitting up higher, so you get used to it, and you don't take the corners as fast as you normally would. But with a 20 or something like that, you probably wouldn't have that issue. Another thing is odometer. You would have, I don't think the dealerships really mess with changing your odometer for you if you switch your tires. So you'd have to get a tuner. It's really not that big of an issue at low speeds. It really doesn't change that too much. I checked it on the GPS, just kind of show you how fast it's going. And it's about, when you get up to about 70 or so, it's about 1 mile or 2 off. So it's not that bad. So if you're going, you're usually just going about 1 mile or 2 over. So you just gotta watch out for that. Also, spare tire. If you're gonna run them all the time and never go back, you need to get a spare tire that's the same size because of the height difference. So that's another con. But there's not a lot of cons. I was just thinking of the normal things that everyone's gonna have to deal with. Now, pros is you sit up higher. That can be a con for some people, but it's not really too much of a con for me. It's more of a pro for me. I like it to sit up higher. So you sit up higher, you want more ground clearance. So that's a positive. Depending on what type of 35 you run, you're gonna have more traction, period. It's a wider tire. Even the hybrid terrains or all terrains are gonna have more traction. So a bigger tire, better grip. They do fine towing, so that's not a con, that's a pro. Some people were asking about if it takes away from any power. It does not, in my opinion. It actually feels more peppy with the 35s on it. I don't know why, but it just does. I love running these tires. This size tires, it just feels like these trucks are made for it. They really should run a size tire like this. Let's see. It doesn't have any problem with towing. I tow about 5 days a week, and I pull a lot of weight. I pull like an 18,000 pound dozer, 16,000 pound backhoe. Excuse excuse all the noise. I live next to a highway and everybody thinks it's a racetrack. But so towing's fine, power's fine. I actually think it feels better. It looks better. I love the way it feels, and I probably wouldn't do any other way than this. I don't think I ever go back to the stock size. It just feels better. Now I haven't gone any bigger because I tow a lot. Now I don't do drop hitch. I do a gooseneck most of the time, and I pull a lot of weight, so those drop hitches just they can't handle as much weight as I pull. I got a 27-foot tag along that I pulled yesterday. Pulled a skid steer and an excavator on it. You know, I had 18,000 pounds worth of weight on the trailer. So yeah, I'm not going to do that with one of them drop aluminum ones. But if you have any questions, comment, and I will answer in the best of my ability. I haven't checked my gear ratio on this truck, but it's set up for towing. It's got everything there is to have that Ford comes out with for towing. It has it. It does extremely well. I'm really rough on this truck. I just cleaned it. That's what it looks like. But and it's taken all the abuse. So they're running, 35 12.50. Your day to day is going to be pretty good, except for the the cons that I mentioned earlier. So I hope it was informative for you, and please like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. And this is a completely family friendly channel. Everything that I put out, anybody can watch. So we're good Christian people. We're just living the Louisiana lifestyle and loving God every day. Catch you on the next one.